Rick, played by Andrew Lincoln, shocked fans in The Walking Dead's finale this weekend when he spared Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. After 2 seasons of vicious conflict.After, Negan had countless members of Rick's group. His final decision to let the tyrant live was a controversial one. Most of all to Maggie Rhee, Lauren Cohen, who still seeks vengeance against the dictator after he beat her husband, Glenn Rhee, Stephen Ewan, to death with his bat Lucille. Maggie's problem with Rick's final decision has sparked rumors that she may end up being the antagonist for next season, causing an Avengers-themed civil war between the Hilltop group. But while Maggie has been grieving over the murder of her husband, one of Negan's henchmen has been worrying about keeping his style intact. During the Season 8 finale, inquisitive fans were quick to point out an odd costume choice for a member of Negan's army. One of the thugs was seen sporting meticulously maintained blue hair. Although the savior's hair color may not initially seem odd, fans began to point out that, surely, blue hair dye is not a priority on the list of items to be scavenging for. Sprinting to Twitter to comment on the ludicrous error, one fan wrote, "How could someone possibly find access to blue hair dye a couple of years into the zombie apocalypse? #TWD. Another agreed. Where does one acquire blue hair dye in their zombie apocalypse? #TWD. While another fan joked, where can one get blue hair dye in the apocalypse? Alchemart? #The Walking Dead. #TWD. Meanwhile, another group of fans didn't have too much of a problem with it, with one saying, "At least if there's a zombie apocalypse I can take comfort in the fact I can still rock blue hair." #TWD. #The Walking Dead. However, other fans were very angry, with a particularly peeved viewer raging, "How does that one guy have blue hair? I thought this was the apocalypse." #TWD. #TWD finale. Although The Walking Dead's apocalypse has been going on for some years now, it is not entirely implausible that hair dye could be scavenged. Logically, the most sought-after supplies would be food, water, and clothes. Hair dye would most likely not have been touched during the chaos, leaving it prime for the taking. After the blue hair debacle, fans began discussing theories about Fear the Walking Dead's connection to its sister show. Some dedicated fans began musing that the spin-off show is in fact the secret origin story of the Whisperers, a major antagonist group from The Walking Dead's comics. If this theory were true, it would cause a serious rift in Rick's group, as Morgan, Lenny James, is set to move to the show where his backstory will be told. And how would Negan's living status come into play in this scenario? Would he ultimately join Rick and take on the horrifying Whisperers, or turn on him and look for revenge? The Walking Dead is expected to return in October.